So there's going to be some patchy fog out there with the downpours that are out there, and it's cold out there. I mean, look at right now in Boston. It's only 45 degrees. It is warmer down toward the Cape and the islands, but only by a little bit, and that's where the wind is strongest. So it's offsetting everything. Basically today, with the wind out there, it felt like it was in the 30s all day long, and the wind's still very gusty. We're still seeing gusts 25 to 30 miles an hour. If you're out of Cape Ann, Cape Cod, or down through the islands, that's where the wind is strongest. Now that wind will be backing off later on tonight. It still will be breezy tomorrow, but instead of it being off the ocean, it will come from the northwest, trying to dry us out a little bit. But we still can't rule out a few showers. Well, there's that view over the city right now where it's 45 degrees. Winds are still gusting to 31 miles an hour. It feels, with a wind chill out there, of 37 degrees. And the sunset, not until 8:06, but we don't get to enjoy it. So we're going to see the heavy rain till about 10 o'clock tonight. 50-mile-an-hour wind gusts at the coast and toward Nantucket, probably lasting until a little bit after midnight. We have a minor coastal flooding taking place at the high tide, which is coming up here in about 50 minutes. What happens with that tide, though, is that it really doesn't have a big surge with it. This storm has not had a chance to really churn up the ocean a lot, so I'm only looking for pockets of minor flooding. More splash over than anything else. Toward Nantucket, we might get some minor flooding, but for most areas, it is really just a little water that's going to kind of work its way on some low-lying roads that are near the water. So here's what's happening right now. Notice the bands of moisture that still just keep coming in here, and that's what we're seeing set up. Look at that line of thunderstorms right down there toward the canal. That's a lot of lightning and thunder at this point, especially from such an unusual system we're talking about. But even when you're not in the lightning, you're in some heavy downpours that work their way all the way up the coast and straight into Boston. It actually was kind of letting up rain for a little while, and now we've got the heavy downpours into the city. But if you look at the big picture, see how the drier air is trying to work its way in here? Now, eventually that is going to get here, but it's going to take a couple more hours. So another 2 to 3 hours of some heavier rains coming through, and then we'll sort of back things off. That's why I say perhaps as much as 3 inches of rain in some spots. Here's your map at 10 o'clock tonight. Then watch. Dry air gets wrapped in here. We start to cut it down. So by tomorrow morning, you're looking at kind of some scattered showers. It won't be a steady rain, but it will be raining in the morning hours. And then during the afternoon, it's kind of more hit or miss stuff, but there still will be a chance of some showers. And by the way, we still have a chance on Saturday as that parent low just kind of travels behind this one and sort of gets out of here. We might get a little sunshine on Saturday. Don't plan on much, and a few spot showers. But again, don't plan on much of that either. So just a lot of clouds. That's what we'll get a lot of out of the whole thing. Finally, on Sunday, we may get a little sunshine coming back into the forecast. So as far as what's happening right now, wind advisories right along the coast. They'll be out with us till 11 o'clock. After 11 o'clock, they'll start to back off, but still gusty down toward the Cape. And even tomorrow, we're still looking at some gusty winds during the day, but not nearly as strong as they were today. All right, here's the way it breaks down then over the next 7 days. Tomorrow, a little bit of improvement. Some showers out there, not the downpour we had today, but it will still be windy and we'll still see the occasional shower, and it still won't be very warm. And then on Saturday, a spot shower here or there, but for most of us, it stays basically pretty dry and a little hint of some sunshine. Better chance of sunshine for Sunday and Monday. And once we get to Monday, we warm things up to around 70 degrees. Some sunshine is out. It will finally feel more like summertime weather, not that cold that we had going on all day today.